Hi there. Happy Travel Tuesday.
Hi, everybody. Tuesday, May 9th. Happy Travel and Tourism Week.
Yeah, it's National Travel and Tourism Week, so we're talking about promoting travel across the U.S., something that started way back in the 80s, and they celebrated every year about getting people out and about and celebrating our country.
Absolutely, and you know what? In addition to that, it's so important to the vitality of the communities that travel serves as well. When you think of up in Alaska and some of these remote areas, tourism and travel really supports their economy year-round.
Right, and you're talking about that economic growth, and think about Alaska when we couldn't go during the
Yes.
pandemic, 2 seasons, and how they really suffered up there, and these communities were so anxious to get visitors back again, and now people can go again, and travelers are ready to go, and it's such an exciting time.
They are, and earlier I mentioned, during the pandemic we talked about dream now, travel later. Well, the travel later is now, and it's really happening, isn't it, Elizabeth?
Yeah, that's what we said, like the wait and see approach is over.
Yeah.
People are looking to go places, and it's like springtime, so you're seeing everything in bloom here, and people are excited to kind of get you a little kick in your step, and you start thinking about where am I going to go next.
And people are really planning. Europe is really popular right now, and of course the U.S. in the summer with national parks. So many people are traveling and planning that summer vacation, but not only summer, they're thinking ahead, fall, next winter, spring. Our vendors and partners are really booking out into 2025 right now because of all the pent-up demand that was there. But people love getting out and experiencing different cultures and learning. It's all about learning and new experiences.
It is. You see those things, you get the map and you put the little pin and where you've been, and you try and fill the whole thing up.
Yes.
So those are getting really popular.
They are getting really popular. So it really is great to see people traveling, and we just want to keep it going.
Right. And of course, Mother's Day is this weekend, so if you haven't shopped for Mom yet, just a reminder, you can come and just say, hey, here's your AAA gift certificate, let's go on a vacation.
Well, absolutely. The gift of travel always works. We always talk about that. That's a one-size-fits-all. But make sure you remember Mom, whether it's maybe brunch or dinner or flowers or chocolates. Last week on the program, we talked about all the wonderful savings with AAA and what your member benefits allow. So do remember Mom. You still got some time.
That's right. Of course, you have plenty of time.
Yeah, it's only Tuesday.
Exactly.
Yes.
So don't let that slip by.
Yes.
And your turn will be coming around. The dads will be coming around in June.
Dads and grads in June. Well, we'll do a program on that as well on the Big WEC.
So a reminder to people, since we're talking about all these flowers here in bloom, we're outside, the weather's turning, more and more people looking to get out. We're talking people on their bikes, scooters, joggers, you name it, people are looking to get out. Motorcycles, it's Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month, so just a reminder to share the road. Everyone needs to be careful.
It is so important, and we talk about it now in the spring, but it really is a year-round thing. I saw you on the television this morning with our driver training manager and Trooper O'Callahan from the New York State Troopers. Well, yeah, absolutely. So it really is so important to pay attention. So much of that is avoidable by just paying attention to what you're doing.
Yeah, and of course construction season is underway, so slow down, move over, watch out for our crews on the side of the road, those construction workers.
Yeah, it is so important. And even the little ones coming home from school on bikes and walking in the street, sometimes they're not paying attention. They're just excited with the change in weather. Really, watch out. It's that important.
And yesterday, the president announced some changes. They're trying to step things up to protect travelers if there's any type of delays. And this is something, especially the legacy carriers, they've been doing for some time.
They have. They all do it a little bit differently. And so when weather is an issue, that's certainly out of their control. And, there isn't much they can do in that situation. But when it is a mechanical, or now they're talking about with the air traffic controller shortage or pilot shortage, that is something that people are paying good money for airline tickets, and they're saying there's a service. If the service isn't provided, there should be some sort of a compensation there. Right. So I remember in the old days they always say sugar gets further than vinegar. When your flight's canceled, don't be yelling at the gate agent. Really,
they're
there to help you. It is sometimes
chances are they
didn't want to cancel that departure either. But sometimes if you're just patient and pleasant, they do give out vouchers for hotels and food and so forth. So they just want to apparently streamline it and make a level playing field for everything. Of course, there's always a debate about that. They say there's going to raise airline ticket prices and so forth. that remains to be seen. So we'll see how it plays out.
So
this is brand new yesterday.
Exactly.
So.
The discussion kicked off yesterday with the announcement, but there's still votes and everything else that's required.
Of
so we'll
course.
have to see how things go.
Yes.
But just a reminder, though, don't hold yourself up. You don't want to be the reason that the flight is delayed. So get there early, get through security, so you're ready and waiting at the gate.
Yeah, and you don't want to miss your flight. So yes, lines for bag drops and check-in and TSA. The security lines, those are long.
Sure.
And I've been in the airport a lot this spring, and they're paging a name and say the door's going to close in 2 minutes. You better get here.
You don't
want to be
person.
that
No.
person. So make sure you just get there, relax, have a cup of coffee, and people watch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all part of the experience.
It is about the experience. That's what it's about.
Make
Yes.
the most of it all.
Yes. Yes.
And save as most as you can with some great deals. So what deals do you
Yeah,
have?
we have some great deals going on right now. And of course, our friends at Member Choice Vacation, a Hello Spring sale. Hello Spring,
Right,
it's
here we
here,
go.
right?
Give it a little shake.
Yeah, up to 20% off guided vacations. And so depending on where you're going, where you're traveling, whether it's Europe, U.S., Asia, they all vary a little bit, but our AAA travel advisors, know exactly what the deals are and what departures they are. But one of the member benefits with AAA member vacations is one of your favorite member benefits.
So you get the VIP treatment as long as you live within a pretty big radius of the local airports. They will pick you up and drive you to the airport in a luxury vehicle,
Yeah.
so you get to kick back and relax. And you don't have to try and wheel and deal
Coerce a
with
neighbor
your
or
family member,
something.
to
That's
take
right.
you to the airport.
Yes.
No, you
Yeah.
gotta do it in style.
Yeah, and that deal is going on right now to book by the 22nd of November, or May. 22nd of May.
Okay.
So you have some time to do that, and that's for traveling from September through May of next year. So a great deal there.
Okay.
For those that love cruising, Oceania Cruises has their extraordinary sale going on right now through June 30th to book, 45% off. Oceania is that country club casual, kind of mid-sized ship, not the huge mega ships, and their service is second to none. They have very unique itineraries that are they're all different. They're not kind of the same, round trip from a destination. So really great opportunity there. Out west, Caribbean, Europe, so many offerings.
Okay, sounds good. I'll take any one of them. They sound
And,
great.
and I know one of your favorites, river cruising, Uniworld. They have a spring flash sale. That's now through the 19th of May to book on river cruising this summer, $19.99 per person. That's a great deal when you consider Uniworld includes everything.
Sure.
It's the accommodations, it's the meals, it's the drinks, it's the gratuities. It is a shore excursion in each port each day. You can't afford to stay home
Talk
on
about
that.
traveling in style.
Yeah, it is.
You will get wined and dined. You'll have those experiences, those cultures, the food.
Yeah.
There's the education alone. There's so much to do
I've
out
done
on
two
those.
Uniworld and love it and can't wait to go back.
Right.
So it is. And then we talked about roads, Hertz. We still have the 40% off base rates with Hertz right now. So if you want to do a road trip, or maybe you're picking up your kids at school and need a larger vehicle, 40% off really makes a difference. Couple that with the AAA member benefits of a free additional driver. If you need a child car seat, that's a member benefit as well with Hertz and AAA members. So great savings there to book by the end of May, to pick up by June 30th. So there's still time.
Okay.
You don't have to travel complete by June 30th. You just have to pick
it
the
up
car
by
up
then.
by then. So
Just in time for 4th of July.
Absolutely. Many great deals.
Okay, lots
Yeah.
to be had. Such
Yes.
an exciting time in travel. So much to understand and learn about. So more tips right at AAA.com if you're thinking about taking that trip. And of course, the expertise of our travel advisors, you just can't beat it.
No, you can. And I got to tell you, there's been people coming in. They are busy all day, which is really great. So come in and see us, plan that vacation. And again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there this Sunday.
Have a great weekend.